All right, we're back. We have the legend himself here. We're gonna keep moving forward with the 3-step formula, and we're gonna get into the step now. So you've got someone's attention, right?
Yes.
And you got to keep their attention, right?
Yeah, you got to keep it, yeah.
So we move on to step number 2, which is please.
Right.
All right.
So yeah, you got their attention with the tease. Now you're going to please. So please is very powerful because now what do people want? After you tease them with a problem, they want to see the solution, right? It's pretty simple, but there's a lot of ways that we're going to go through this solution phase. So you please by showing them great solutions in as many ways as possible, right?
Yeah.
So you use, I like to say, and now I'm going to talk about the product side, and then we can apply this to services and other things. But wherever you can show visuals, like magical transformations, okay? So think about that. So when you tease them, you got their attention with a problem. Now you're solving the problem by transforming something magically. So think of this. Think of cleaning. From, oh, there's a big stain you can't get out, you're trying all kinds of things, but this one comes in, whoosh, you squirt it in, and all of a sudden, magically, the stains disappear.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that's the old OxyClean kind of thing. But they're also, how about proactive? Where someone has terrible skin, and then all of a sudden, 6 weeks later, it's clear.
And it's proof too, right?
It's
Before,
proof,
after.
and we're going to talk about that. Or Tony Little, the very first time I did a magical transformation weight loss show was with Tony Little. People were losing 100 pounds, 150 pounds, and they were showing these befores and afters pretty magically transforming. Richard Simmons did the same thing. So magical transformation is powerful, but these are solutions to the problem, right? And so one of the most important things people identify with is, wait a minute, is that me, or how do I know that it's real, these testimonials, right? So now you used solutions to the problem, you're using magical transformations. I want to see all the kinds of testimonials that you can use for people to feel comfortable, okay? So I'm going to talk about 5 different kinds of testimonials.
Oh, wow.
And this is very powerful, okay? Because a lot of people don't realize the first kind of testimonial, when you think about it, is a consumer. It's a user of the product or the service. So that's kind of the lowest level entry point. It also is one that some people, have you ever seen an internet ad that says, Joe Smith from Kansas City says, I lost all this weight? Yeah. What are you sometimes thinking? Is that for real?
Is that real? Yeah. Is that
Okay.
person really
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, because that is, anybody can say Joe Smith said something, right?
Yeah.
So the lowest level of testimonial is a consumer.
Okay.
Oh, okay, great. It's good. Get your neighbor. People think, oh, it's probably a neighbor, a friend, a relative, somebody that knows the company.
Yeah.
But what about, now let's take it up a notch. Number 2, a professional, a doctor, a lawyer. Okay, we did a fishing lure infomercial. We shot 130 testimonials. Wow. We used 65 of them. And we used consumers that caught fish with the lure, and we used professionals, Bassmaster champions, right? And so a Bassmaster champion, you know who he is. You can go to his website, you can check him out, you can find out this guy's not going to lie about catching fish with this lure if he really didn't catch fish with this lure. Yeah. So that's very powerful. And also, if you have a skincare product and you use a doctor, you think doctors want to go on the air and say things that aren't true? Yeah. They have an oath, the Hippocratic oath that they take, right? Yeah. So when you get a professional, now you've taken it up a notch. Yeah. The third kind of testimonial is a celebrity. And, hey, that's always good because, celebrities, people do know, celebrities can get on the bandwagon, hopefully if they like it, right? Yeah. Yeah. And usually, I've dealt with celebrities for years. I've had celebrities tell me, look, I don't believe in this. It doesn't work for me. I'm not in, and that's fine. Because I want celebrities that are truly passionate about their product, right? Yeah. And so it puts a halo effect on your product, right? It gives it credibility.
Yes,
because,
absolutely.
And by the way, I'm not saying that you can get for free.
It also gets the attention, right? So it helps with the tease.
It helps with the tease too, right? Yeah. So because you're going to go to their social media followers, et cetera, et cetera. So you start with a consumer, you get a professional, you get a celebrity. The next one, number 4, editorial. Editorial, it would be a newspaper, a magazine, a trade journal. How about the New York Times says you got a great product that works? That's pretty powerful.
That's
You
very
can't
powerful.
buy that, right?
Yeah.
And in the fishing lure, we got Field and Stream that called it the hottest fishing lure to come out on the market for that summer. So now, and they don't say that, you know, just for everything either. So now you're getting more, you know, there's some proving of these points that we're talking about here, because again, what are we talking about? Please. The tease was get their attention. The please is, you know, show me the benefits. Show me why this works. Yeah. Well, we've shown solutions. We've shown magical transformations, but now we've talked about these testimonials and the 5 types. First one, consumer. Second one, professional. Third one, celebrity. Fourth one, editorial. The last one, number 5, is the most powerful. It's called clinical data or product testing lab, some kind of a clinical test that proves that the product actually works. And so this might be a university study, it might be a third-party testing lab. It's all kinds of different places, but this is now where if you have, in the old days, and let me just say this, in the old days, we could take a cleaning product, go into a shopping channel, show them, hey, look, it just cleaned some stains. They'd say, great, when can you be on the air? We go on the air and sell tons of it. Yeah. But sometimes they might get some back and they say, well, it didn't really work. Well, the question is, how do they know that what we ship to the consumer is what I've used in front of them the day that I demoed the product?
Exactly.
A clinical study says these are the ingredients, these are the percentages, and we clinically have tested this because it gets grape juice stains, blood stains, wine stains, this kind of, you know, and we clinically will say that this passed all the tests that we put it through and that it will do what that label says. So this is now proof positive. It's like the stamp of approval on the please section here. So the most powerful is clinical.
And imagine, right, if you have all 5.
Yes. Hey.
That's just like the...
I love it, yeah.
That's the fun. So what I love about what you said is a point that I want to bring out to everybody, and that is that the underlying assumption here, right, is that there's a good product.
Yes,
The product is
exactly.
working.
Right.
And so that's another thing to take away, right? A lot of times I see students and I deal with people that are not able to sell what they're selling, and when we peel back the layers, we determine you could put as much wrapping paper around this as you want. The core of it is not good.
Right.
So your product has to work. Your offer has to work. The benefits have to be that strong. And if those are there, the rest of these won't be that difficult to get. Your please will write itself, because if the demo is the kind of the crux of it,
yeah.
If it works, it works.
And you got to remember also, people are skeptical today, right?
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
So they're looking, you know, there's an authenticity that they're looking for. And so, I mean, how could you be more authentic than to have a doctor, a celebrity, a newspaper, a trade journal, a magazine say, this is a great product. I mean, now that's proof positive, right? Yeah. And so, and by the way, when you're done with, if you have all 5 of those, you have definitely made the please, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay?
And this is why we see all the time, right? As seen on, right? So, and on a lot of websites of professionals you go to, it's as seen on, CNBC, NBC, ABC, CNN, you know,
yes.
Fox News. It's because, hey, immediately the person thinks, if Fox News or CNN or someone thinks this person should be on, then I should listen to what they're saying.
Credibility.
And it's a credibility. So there we go. We took a very simple concept from selling and turned it into something about brand, right? Something about brand. You were building a brand. Here's how you can get each of those to help you build a personal brand or to help you sell a service.
Yes.
It works across the board. Even if you're raising money for your company, do you have past history? Have you successfully run a venture? All of these would then build into your presentation. So pretty amazing stuff. Anything else on the please, or should we plow forward to the C's?
And I think we'll just summarize and move on, but I think the please, this is the most powerful part of the selling process, because this is where people identify with the plus side of the benefits. You know, why are they buying this? They want to lose weight, get better skin, get rid of wrinkles,
Yeah.
you know, but they want to know that it's for real, okay? So keep that in mind. You just want to make sure, you need to convince people that it's for real, and sometimes they just need a little bit of it, you know, they need more than just that neighbor saying that it works. They want to see some more documented kind of proof.
Yeah.
And so give them a really good, strong, pleasing feeling. And you know what it does? It gives them a warm and fuzzy when they're all said and done.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And online, I always laugh when I see this. So we'll have the consumer testimonial, and they won't even give the whole name. They'll say J. Dot Smith. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, if you're not even willing to give the name, so if you're making that mistake, then you just learn, stop doing it, because it's already bad enough, and then you're not even giving the full name. So lots of amazing things to do here, and lots of amazing things still to learn from Kevin. So we're going to keep moving forward. Now we're going to go for the jugular. We're going to go for the sail. We're going to go for the ask. We're going to go to step number 3, which is to seize. We'll see you in the next video.